The results now in for one of the tightest races and most closely watched. In Wisconsin, Tammy Baldwin will serve another term in the U.S. Senate. That race just called this afternoon. Morgan Wolf joins us from the newsroom with lots of eyes looking at Wisconsin last night and today. Morgan?
Oh, yes, it was a long night. Baldwin has accepted her victory, but we have not heard from Hovde conceding yet. Democrats say that they are feeling a bit deflated about the presidential race as Republicans are celebrating in Wisconsin. The 2020 blue wall crumbled as Trump flipped Wisconsin back red.
Since I couldn't be here last night, I just wanted to say hi.
Oh, hello.
Congratulations.
In Hudson, red caps are flying off the racks.
TJ, are you going to get more of those 45, 47 hats?
Trump supporters were all smiles at the Republican Party of St. Croix County's office.
Donald Trump has a great way of connecting with the people.
Across the aisle, Democratic voters filled with disappointment.
I think we're beyond joking now. This is kind of like, now it's kind of serious. Will it be the end of the U.S.? Of course not. You know, this is an ongoing experiment.
Harris seemed to lose a 0.5% to a full percentage point in big cities across the country, Milwaukee being the example in Wisconsin. And Baldwin really held on to that. And so it's not a lot of voters, but in a state where 20,000 votes makes the difference, that's all it takes to push one person over the top.
UW-Madison political science professor Michael Wagner says that Senator Tammy Baldwin is known for having the ability to turn out rural votes in her favor, but the margins were a lot smaller this time around.
Really, I think the biggest shift in Wisconsin was white working class voters who disapproved of Joe Biden. These are folks who helped propel Biden to the White House and were folks that were critical for him to win in 2020. And some of those voters have abandoned the Democratic Party.
And I think the world issues are pretty bleak, and I think Trump is the only one that can fix it.
Wisconsin proving once again it's a battle in the battleground state.
The official certification of all the races by the Wisconsin Election Commission won't happen immediately, and Hovde is within the 1% margin where he can request a recount. But since it's not within the 0.25 percentage point, he would have to then pay millions of dollars for it. And according to the Wisconsin Election Commission, the likelihood of a recount changing the outcome is low based on previous recounts.
All right. Thank you, Morgan.